Hey, welcome back to another episode of Then We Eat. On this week's video, we have a viewer request. So we'll be making white chicken chili with chickpeas. So the first thing we're going to do is cut up, in my case, a couple of onions, because these are just tiny little guys. So we'll get these chopped up. Well, peeling, we may as well go ahead and do a few garlic too. This calls for 4 cloves of garlic. These are kind of tiny, so I'll probably add a couple more. As much as little as you like, depending on your flavor preference. We like garlic, so not a problem here. Quick way to peel garlic, just give it a bit of a smack. And that'll get the skin loose, so you can just peel it right off. We're just going to take off the little ends. Not too much, just enough to get rid of the hard bit at the end. Couple more here. All right, we'll just chop it all up. Get rid of the skin again. If you want your onion a little bigger, can do. Just make sure that they're all about the same size. And the garlic, same thing. We're going to chop it up, mince it up nice and small. Okay, so we got that cut up. We got one more ingredient we have to cut up. I'll be right back. Okay, so for this, I'm going to use some pickled jalapenos that we pickled ourselves. You can see the video up over my shoulder. You can also use canned green chilies if you don't have access to pickled jalapenos. The pickled jalapenos are going to be hotter than the chili. I'm going to leave the seeds in. And I want about 1 jalapeno. These were kind of big, so we're just going to give that a dice as well. Now, and again, with the peppers, if you want it a little more spicy, then just add a few more peppers. Okay, let me put this aside. We'll get the induction burner out. Okay, so I have my induction on medium to medium-high heat. We're just going to let that come up to temperature. Shouldn't take long with the induction. In the meantime, we're just going to add a little bit of olive oil. About a tablespoon and a half, somewhere in there. We'll just get that shimmering. Okay, once we have that up to temperature, I'm going to add the onion first, and I'm just going to sweat it down a bit. Fancy word for cook. You don't want to brown this, you just want to kind of soften it up. So I may turn this down just a bit in a minute. Gonna add a little salt and pepper. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn that down just a bit. She's just a little warm. So once the onions have started to break down, next thing I'm gonna do is add the garlic. I don't want to add the garlic at the beginning because I find if you add it too early, it'll burn. Oh, these onions are strong. Wow. So we'll get that garlic aromatized. Oh, she's starting to smell good now. So we'll just leave that for a second. All right, and once we have that cooked down a little, just keep an eye on the garlic, make sure it's not going to burn. Next up, we'll add the jalapenos or the chilies, if that's what you have. Okay, now that obviously the pickled jalapenos don't really need much cooking. They get pretty soft as they're processed when we're canning them. So, okay, next up, we're going to add 2 teaspoons of cumin, a teaspoon of oregano, a teaspoon of coriander. I had coriander seeds, so I just smashed them up, and a teaspoon of paprika. And we'll just let that cook for a second. Let those spices start to smell really good. So now we're going to add 3 cups of chicken broth. Just going to add the first one, scrape all the bits off the bottom. Well, I'm a little short. I'm going to try it there, see what happens. If we think we need some more, we'll get some more. Okay, and the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to add a can of chickpeas. You want 14 ounces. These are 19. That's okay too. So I've got some chickpeas and I've got some navy beans. So we're going to get those in there as well. I'm just gonna open the cans, give them a quick rinse, and then we'll dump them in the pot. Okay, so in with our chickpeas. And in with our navy beans. Got a quick stir. Okay, so we're just gonna bring this up to a simmer. All right, so while we're waiting for this to simmer, you wanna simmer it about 15 minutes or so. So while we're waiting for that to happen, we'll prep our chicken. So while we're doing the rest of it, I cooked up a couple of chicken breasts. You can also use rotisserie chicken if you like, or any leftover chicken you happen to have. You can also cook this by frying it in like cube it and put it in the pot and fry it up. I prefer shredded chicken, so I've gone ahead and cooked them in the oven. If you want to see how we did it, watch this week's short. We show you exactly how we did it. And for those of you that watched the short, here's the finished product. Okay, so we're just going to grab a couple of forks and we're just going to start to shred it out some. You can see it shreds pretty good. When you're cooking the chicken, although you don't want the chicken pink, just cook it until the pink is just gone and you'll get a nice juicy breast. You don't want them dry, because the drier they are, the worse it's going to be when you start to put it back in the pot again. I have just around a pound of chicken. You want about a pound to a pound and a half. Now the other thing with this chili, if you prefer, you don't even have to add the chicken. You can just continue the recipe without adding it. Now the other thing is, if you're going to leave out the chicken, you could also replace the chicken broth with vegetable broth. All right, I think that should do it. As you can see, I haven't added the chicken yet. Because the chicken's already cooked, I'm just going to put it in at the last minute just to heat it up. We don't really want to cook it anymore. So let's bring back our pot. All right, I think this is going to need another minute or so. So let's just let it get up to temperature a little bit more. So between the chicken and the beans, I don't think I do have quite enough broth. So I'm going to add another, about a half a cup to 3/4 of a cup that we were short before. So there's about another 3/4 of a cup. We'll see how that gets us. Okay, so this has been simmering away for about 15 minutes or so. So now we're going to go ahead and add the chicken. Now at this point, you could also add a little bit of corn, about a cup of corn or so. I don't have any today, so it's not a big deal. I'm going to do without. So we'll just give that a mix in. And the last ingredient, we're going to add about a half a cup of heavy cream. I'm using whipping cream today. A little extra, no big deal. Give that a stir. And we'll just let that heat through. So as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this was a viewer request. If you want to pop us an idea, leave it in the comments below. And hopefully they like this version of chicken chickpea chili. So once it's heated through, let's give it a little taste. Some really nice flavors going on there. Yeah, I don't think I'd change anything. It's really good. The jalapenos are spicy for sure, but I knew that going in. Just leave this a couple more minutes just to get her nice and hot. Okay, so I think we've got it up to temperature. Give us a sec, we'll clean this up and we'll plate up a bowl. Be right back. Okay, so I got a little bit in the bowl. Don't need a full bowl at the moment. You can serve this with a little cheese if you like. I've got a little mozza here, or you can use some, I've also got a little cheddar, so you could use it as well if you like. So there you go. Okay, so let's give it a little taste. Yeah, that's really good. Spices come through really well. The jalapeno is nice and spicy. Chickpeas are nice and tender. Very, very tasty. So that's it for this video. If you liked the video, hit the like button, share it with all your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so you're updated every time we upload a new video, which is normally every Friday afternoon. And don't forget to comment on the video. We love to hear your comments, and obviously, as you can tell from today's video, if you put in a request, you just might see it made on the channel. So thanks again for watching, and don't forget, first we cook, then we eat. That is really tasty.